Good morning. Welcome to our day. Welcome to our day.
The girls are just casually playing. We're still waiting for Soph so we can go shopping. Hence why the bags are out there. We have been to the pharmacy. My new meds aren't there, but Soph's were, so at least we can start them. We went to the post office to send some books to somebody who runs something called Spoony Book Boxes on Instagram, and she gives like people with chronic illnesses books to be able to distract themselves with. And there's a bunch of books that we don't want anymore, so we just thought Sonic would give it to them. We went to Pets at Home to sign Alba's insurance form, the continuation of it. Poundland to get Zach some birthday books. And now I'm on my way to Tesco's. Soph's going in the car, but because Tesco's is literally like 2 seconds away, I find that it's quicker for me to just go this way than have to get all the ramp out and like put all the straps on each of my, like the 4 corners of my wheelchair, and just all that. It just seems like a lot more hassle, so I always go this way. But I've been up since 6:30 and I literally I've not been able to sleep, so yeah, I've been up since that time. I've found something interesting with my wrist, but we'll show you that when we get back. When I think it was like 9:30, and I was waking Soph up. I video called her, and I took a screenshot. I'll put it in here. She looks hilarious. And then the girls went absolutely wild. But yeah, that's kind of been our day really, and it's just literally just been go, go, go the whole morning. And actually I say morning, I think it's like nearly 1 o'clock now. And I am pooped, absolutely pooped. I can't wait to get back and just go back to sleep for now. It's been one hella morning, so we'll catch up with you in a bit.
So we've just come home from shopping to find this. Now obviously it's right next to the chair, so we're thinking that what might have happened is somebody might have been up there barking maybe, don't know, maybe, and then fallen off, or tried to get a toy or something and jumped on it, but we don't really know. Where are you looking, Mum? I wanna be in my spot now. Ooh. Oh shit, Mum! Oh, Mummy! Let me be long, Mum.
This is not how it works, baby girl.
You're telling me. I kissed your army. Nope.
That'll do.
You happy there?
Kinda.
Are you tired?
Kinda.
Are you ready for nap time?
Kinda.
Even though it's not nap time.
Kinda.
And then that one's ready for nap time too, in a tiny poolie. Beautiful. Huh? Gorgeous. So, finally sat down after shopping.
It's only 3 o'clock.
Oh my god, it's 3 o'clock. We've just had meds, which is awful, but we've literally just had meds. So now we're sitting down for some dinner, watching telly. I've got a hat, Mummy. Oh, I hope you saw it, guys, but I probably just pointed you at a blank wall. If that's the case, then I do apologise, but she was cute. Anywho, so I'm sat here, really hot, contemplating just sitting in my sports bra with the fan directly on me. And then there's Charlie.
I've got a long sleeve top on under this as well. I'm really cold. Like, I'm even finding it really cold with my oxygen on my nose. Like it was really hurting my nose.
Which is weird because apart from her baby toes, I don't think she feels cold at all. And obviously I'm really feeling really warm. So by all means, if I was feeling really hot and she was actually really cold, I would be able to feel her coldness more. But yeah.
Yay. Oops.
We pulled the same face.
Oh, and by the way, whilst the camera's on, and Soph's holding it, the thing I was telling you guys about on the way to Tesco's with my hand, I'll show you quickly. So, for those that don't know, about 2 months ago now,
It's just before pink.
just after, no, it's just over 2.5 months,
Oh.
because Easter was when I had my surgery.
Oh,
So it's
yeah.
about 2 months now. I held Alba briefly while Soph picked up her poop, and she twisted and buckled my wrist, and it really hurt at that time. And I've been getting like a numb arm going up from my wrist, so that's why we started wearing like the supporters and things. This morning, whilst I couldn't sleep, I was doing something with my hand and was realising that as I'm doing this, my hand is actually coming quite far away from my arm. But not just that. I can now put my palm of my hand on my arm because she's really screwed my arm up. I mean, I'm aware that people can do this, which even this is a lot easier than what normally happens. But I even Googled to see, Googled imaged palm touching arm, just trying to see if anybody else had that palm of their hand touching their arm, and I cannot find any pictures.
Show them your other one.
My other one?
As a comparison, and bearing in mind she's got EDS, so she can probably move more than most people, is just like that.
And then there's this. That is like that. So yes, this little one has royally broke my wrist.
Oh.
Back to the supports we go. And that's why it kind of makes sense as to why when I've got these two supports on and it holds it more in place, why my arm doesn't go numb and why it doesn't hurt and doesn't feel as floppy. Yay.
On a separate note, but it's to do with shopping, we are going out tomorrow and we've had to buy some picnic stuff. So shopping today, we've not necessarily doubled what we would normally buy, but we've bought a considerable amount more than what we would ordinarily buy. And normally we struggle to get everything in the fridge, and we've got 6 trays of 4 cans, so like 4 cans of like orange fizzy sort of thing. We've got 6 trays of those in there next to the water, and then all of the other shelves, there's like, it's only like half full, and we got more shopping than we normally do. So if you need a big freezer and a big fridge,
A big fridge freezer.
or a big fridge freezer, it's because I was trying to say fridge and then freezer came out. But yeah, if you need a big fridge freezer, this one is just fantastic. And
Go get yourself some summer one.
Yeah, go get yourself some summer one. Not okay with that. Anyway, I'll speak to you later. Oh, thank you. Thanks, Albert. So, as I was planning on telling you, this little beauty is amazing. So, Charlie went for her nap, and I ended up falling asleep. And then, the next thing I know, Dixie is hitting me on the leg and waking me up. And I woke up and I was just like, I just sat there for a minute and I couldn't like find any reason, and so I thought it was just because she was getting playful. And so I told her off. And then put the bark collar on her because she wouldn't stop barking. And then I went for a pee and then came back, got myself a bottle of water, put the fan on, sat down, and then the next thing I know, Charlie in her sleep is like, so... And basically, if you're new to this channel, or if it's just been a while and you've forgotten, Charlie has sleep paralysis moments and dissociations, but this one is a sleep paralysis. And basically, in her sleep, she, it sort of stops her from waking up, and it's really distressing, and she needs help. And the way we do that is it sounds harsh, but I put something from the freezer on
new freezer.
That's on our new freezer. On her, around her chest, neck, or face. And it does sound really harsh, but it's the only thing that we found that actually helps. But then I realised, once I finally got Charlie awake, I realised that little beauty down there, she woke me up to try and get me to help Charlie out of a dissociation sleep paralysis. And so now I feel bad. So we celebrated a lot. And I said that she was a really good girl for waking me up, and I apologise. But I just wanted to, share that with you guys, because obviously it's another thing that our girls do that is like a medical assistant sort of thing, but they're not assistance dogs.
We didn't even train Dixie.
No, exactly. We didn't train Dixie to do that or anything. Did we, baby girl? You just know, don't you? She's like, yeah, I do. But yeah, she just knows. And what I should have known is, as well, it's just occurred to me, is she started, as soon as I was awake, she started throwing toys at Charlie. And I should have known because whenever Charlie's in a sleep paralysis moment, she barks and throws toys at her in an attempt to wake her up. So, that little monkey bum is fantastic, and we just wanted to share that love with you, because why not?
And you won the lottery this morning.
We did!
I signed us up to do lottery for Asthma UK. We also do the lottery for Cornwall Air Ambulance, and basically it's not lottery as in gambling. You pay a certain amount each week and the money goes to the charity. And obviously Asthma UK, asthma is my life, and the charity is trying to fund ways to cure asthma, and you got it right.
No!
And also the money also goes to Asthma UK nurses. So basically, if you have an issue, there's a nurse, if you ring up Asthma UK, and they can talk to you and they can advise and they can help. And each month they do a draw of all the people that do this lottery thing, and like 31 people I think get like £5, and then there's also like a jackpot as well. I think there might be some other little increments of money, and the same is for the Cornwall Air Ambulance. And today we got a letter saying that we won £5 from Asthma UK.
Yay!
Whoop, whoop. I'll put the links in.
And it's not the first time, is it, either?
No, it's the second. So yeah, I'll put the links in the bottom in the description, so that if you want to help support charities like these two, then you can as well. Yay!
Yay!
You're gorgeous.
No, I am being cute.
Hot now.
Me too. It's so hot.
It's gone hot again.
Yeah, I got cold. After the last time I told you, I got really cold. So I turned off the fan. But now it's like, again, it's too humid and it really needs a good thunderstorm. And Albert's sneezing and he's so cute.
It's because I'm upside down.
Upside down
Bless you.
sneezes. Yay. Yay. Are you okay with it?
Yeah.
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 But yes, we'll speak to you later. So our leaky tap pipe, God, that was really hard to get out for some reason. Our leaky tap pipe has been slowly, well, I say slowly, it did kind of happen quite fast in my opinion, suddenly got out of control. And I tried turning off the mains water, but somehow there was still water coming through from there, even though I couldn't turn it anymore. And I turned it more than what I did the other day, where it stopped all of the water. So I rang them up again, just to say, you know, it is getting worse. Fair enough if you've not got any other appointments any sooner, but just so you know, because you don't know how they sort of process their priorities kind of thing. And one of the first things the lady on the phone says is, have you isolated it? And I'm just like, no. And she was just like, there should be like some kind of like screw looking thing like on the pipe that if you turn it a quarter turn, it shuts off it shuts it off, and it should be like not like a knob like that you get under the sink for like washing machines and stuff, not like one of those that you turn the actual lever, but it's an actual screw. And I was just like, no, I didn't even know that even existed, and there's one on there, and so now we can have the water go in and it's not coming out of the tap, and it's not leaking until they can get here to repair it. But like I just said to Charlie, why did the person on the phone yesterday not say that? Surely if they have someone call in for a leaky pipe, don't they usually have like lists of things that they have to go through? I don't get it. Like why did the person yesterday not say? So now we've wasted a hell of a lot of water overnight, and didn't even need to. But at least it's sorted now, for now, until they can come and fix it. So, yay! Yay!
Yay.
Nap time. Nap time.
I am not shoveling any snow. So you better be back by then, okay?
That pot people was here, and she was literally, Sophie demonstrate what she was doing, and she kept missing it, and then suddenly, just as I managed to get the camera, she was like, boosh. Bless her. So in August is one of my pen pal's birthdays, and she, like us, is mad on Harry Potter. So I made her this card. Oh yeah.
Where's your ballie? Where's the treat ball? Where's the treat ball? Where's the treat ball?
Can we find it, Mummy? I think they found the bully. Yay! Well done, girls. Was it stuck? Bless them, they were talking then. She wanted her orange one. Yeah, she's just showed the people on the camera. Oh. Oh, yeah. So this little one, this little one decided to take the balls downstairs earlier. And we had the one, but we couldn't find the other. And whilst we were like asking them to go find it, Dixie was downstairs barking, and one of the barks literally sounded like she said, "It's stuck" or something, wasn't it?
Yeah, and then Albus said, Albus said, "Is it stuck?" And people said, "Yeah."
Yeah, it literally sounded like that. And obviously then Soph was stood by the stairs, which is when I picked up the camera with you guys, and yeah, they couldn't get it out, so they just kept barking and telling us that they couldn't get it out. They're so clever.
Mummy, you need to stop touching me so much and move out of Mummy's way.
Alba kept giving us a tyre, then she gave us pig, then she just gave us a packet, and she was just giving us everything because she had given us one ball, but she was trying to exchange with everything else to get the ball she'd already found back, even though we wanted to try and get her to give us the other one.
Well, you did ask for a purple bully and I did get you a purple
Yeah.
bully. And so did I, Mum. I got a purple bully too.
Yeah. So yeah, they found a purple ball each.
Yay!
Bless
Where's your
them.
bully?
Oh, hang on, I got an itch.
Alba, where's your bully?
Mummy, we need to find the spray. There's my bully, Mummy.
Can we put some treats in there?
Oh, yeah, please.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wipes?
It's too late now, isn't it?
True. They're a bit excited from all the ball finding.
Shadow medicine.
Yeah. So, I believe we have a lot of footage for today. And what a day it's been.
Yeah.
Tomorrow I think it's just going to kind of be a bit of a rest
Have
day.
we even told the people that we're not going tomorrow? I don't think we have.
I don't think we have either, because as soon as I got off the phone to Mum I went to sleep.
Yeah, I don't think we
So, basically, just before I was going to have a nap, Sophie said, text your mum, because otherwise she'll end up ringing in the middle of the nap. And there's no point in me speaking to her, because I don't really know where we're going, what we're doing. And I just said, it's fine. There's no need for her to ring. We've already had a discussion. And I'll just text her afterwards, asking if there's any last minute things we need to know. Literally 5 minutes later, my mum is ringing. And I was just like, are you kidding me?
I'm good.
Really?
I know her mum better than she does.
And
at this point.
she rings up. Zach has had an accident in school.
Not like
A wee.
I was
no.
gonna say not like a hospital sort of accident.
No, it was like
Like that.
a poopy accident.
Yeah, just wanted to get that out of the so she's not worrying.
And my sister had to go collect him. By the time my sister managed to go and get him, which was about 2 p.m, a further 3 children had also had accidents. So it looks like there's a bug going around the school.
They're very fast acting.
Yeah. So obviously with me being sick, Chris being sick, and my mum being sick, Mum has said, look, we can't have him. Yes, it would be great, but we just can't risk it. And him trying to sit in a car whilst we're going to the rendezvous point, it's going to be quite difficult when you're having the shits. So yeah,
He's gonna have no energy.
No, he's going to be wiped out.
Yeah, he's gonna be dehydrated.
So we've cancelled tomorrow. The annoying thing is, an hour earlier, we had just got back from shopping. We had also just got back from finishing up buying Zach's birthday presents, ready for tomorrow. We had also said that we couldn't get Gizmo's treats at Pets Home because we needed the money for tomorrow, for travelling and having a day out. We couldn't get one of our friends' photos printed for her welcome to her new home present when she moved 3 weeks ago, which we still are not getting to her. We didn't print those because we couldn't afford to get that on top. It was also my sister's birthday today, and we were going to be giving her her presents tomorrow when we saw them to save on postage. And now she's not going to get her present till next week.
I mean,
It's all like shitty stuff, like
yeah,
like little annoyances, but at the end of the day, Zach's ill, and
Yeah.
he's the priority.
Yeah, exactly.
It's just typical that all these little events had happened,
Wait, Albert.
and then, like, literally just as we finished doing everything, we get the phone call, and we're just like, damn. So yeah, hopefully it's just a 24-hour bug, but yeah, it's going to be at least a week before we even attempt to rearrange, just so we're in the all clear. But then he's also on half term. I think it's in just over a week's time. Either this week or the week after.
During summer holidays.
Yeah, that's what I mean. So there's always plenty of time then that we could just rearrange and do things. I mean, his birthday's not until the 8th of August anyway. So it's not much of a deal that we didn't get him his presents. The only reason why we were giving them to him tomorrow is because we probably wouldn't see him before then, or like before his birthday, and obviously we would like to see him opening his presents. So that's why we arranged for everything to be bought for tomorrow. So that's not too bad a thing. It's just obviously that my sister is not going to be getting hers for a good few days late. Oopsie. But no, it's just one of those things.
Yeah, so now tomorrow's just going to sort of be like a plodding along day, I reckon.
Yeah, Soph mentioned about going to her parents, but I think we need to sort Gizmodo's hutch out and sort out new play stuff for him in his little boxes that we have. Like, we've got new soil and we're going to be turning everything out and changing it all up. So we can do that, and then literally just rest. Because obviously I was up at 6:30 this morning, didn't get to sleep until 4:30 this afternoon. Then I had only been asleep for about an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours, and then I had the sleep paralysis. So obviously we don't know how long that was going on for. So I didn't really get much sleep, so I'm pretty pooped. To the point, like, I couldn't even read this evening. And every night for I don't know how long now, from 8 till 10, I've been reading. And I couldn't even do that because I was just pretty exhausted and my eyes felt really heavy, and just didn't see the point in just trying to strain to read when I was knackered. So we might just rest. And then hopefully next week, there's 3 new films in the cinema that we really do want to go see. So maybe we can go do one of those next week now, knowing that we've not got much of a day to recover from.
Yeah.
And then Soph's got a hospital appointment on Wednesday, I think it is. Or her orthodontist.
I think.
It's the 18th.
I think it's Thursday.
13th.
I don't know.
14th.
What fine. Oh, bless you.
Yeah, Thursday it is. So maybe we can do the cinema Monday or Tuesday. Who knows? But for now, we're going to get on with the evening. I've just finished my nebs, got my meds to do. Oh, and just a little side note. About an hour after we filmed, because I was all wrapped up in cold, Soph got cold and had to turn the fan
I
off.
mentioned that already when I told them about
Oh. What, the sink? Have you told them about the tap?
Yeah.
The isolation point?
Yeah, I think so.
Can't believe nobody's
Lots
told us
happened
before.
today.
A lot has happened.
Yeah.
So we're going to round off the day.
Yeah.
Thanks for coming along with us. And we will see you tomorrow.
Good night, everyone.
Good night.